My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of John Wick Chapter 2. And this review will have spoilers, so there's your warning. But I'm just not a fan of this franchise. Like, this movie is fine, I guess, but it's nothing special. So let's begin by talking about the cast, and Keanu Reeves is very good. He brings lots of physicality to his walk here, and he carries the movie incredibly well. Common is good. This could have been a very forgettable, generic villain, but he brought enough here to the point where he does stand out. Ian McShane is barely in this movie, but he is so good. Like, he is an actor that when he talks, you listen. Like, he just has a real presence to him, a real sense of class. Lance Riddick is great. Like, once again, this could have been a forgettable side character, but he just elevates this character in every sense, and some of his lines are delivered so perfectly. Like, I love it when he gives John Wick back his dog, and he's just like, he was a good boy. So good. Lawrence Fishburne is a great actor. I feel like his presence in this movie just feels very gimmicky because he was in The Matrix with Keanu Reeves, and I just don't think this character was needed, and his performance is fine, but I find his work here to be very forgettable. Ricardo Scamosio is really generic, really bad, really flat. Ruby Rose does a perfectly fine job. Not a great performance, but she does enough here. And Peter Stormare, I really like in the game Until Dawn and in the movie Constantine. But his performance at the beginning of this movie is so bad. Like, they're trying to redo the Boogeyman story that the first movie had, and it just fell completely flat. So, a couple weak performances, but for the most part, the cast is really strong, and this movie looks beautiful. Like, it is shot so incredibly well, and the choice of lighting in specific moments just elevates it. And the movie does have some great moments, like that scene where John Wick kills the two guys with the pencil is so good. I love the scene where John and Carmen are shooting at each other quietly in the subway station. And the ending of this movie is awesome. Well, the bad guy is like, ha ha ha, I'm just going to stay here for a while, John Wick, and there's nothing you can do. And then John Wick just shoots him, and then they have a perfect cliffhanger where now a bunch of assassins are out to get him. Like, there are some truly terrific moments here. But the action to me just isn't my favorite. Like, it's good, it's well choreographed. I just don't think it's as exciting as it should be. And it just gets repetitive for me really fast. There's also some cool bits of world building, but the story here is just kinda whatever. It felt like a contrived way to have another story set in this universe, and I miss the simplicity, the effectiveness of the original. Like, I do kind of like how, oh, this organization isn't going to let John Wick move on. The system is rigged against him. I just feel like there was a better story to highlight that. Also, the villain is so generic. He is completely forgettable. Um, this movie is like 25 minutes longer than the original, and I really don't think it's needed. There is some pacing issues here, especially as the first hour takes forever to get going. And I can't recall if it's in the original movie, and I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I hate the bulletproof suit jacket. It's a fucking stupid idea. It just makes John Wick feel invincible, and it just takes away so much from this character and from this movie. It dampens every action scene. So, yeah, I don't like that. So, story, whatever. The action is good enough. It's too long. The villain is generic, but it does have great moments. It's well shot. The cast does a good enough job. It's nothing special, but it's fine enough. So John Wick Chapter 2 gets a 6 out of 10. Okay, John Wick Chapter 2. Have you seen it? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.